Princess, you could never guess how happy I am to be here.
Yeah, I bet you are.
It's a good thing you don't bring your old man along on trips like these.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's just leave my husband out of it.
This love affair. This love affair. This love affair. Oh, my heart.
What up?
What's good?
I'm cool, man. How are you?
I am I'm good. I'm just sending out a few messages right now, making sure everyone is in, making sure we're here, making sure we're live. It's Monday. It's 9 o'clock. It's the Real SoundCheck Podcast. Myself, Butch Cassidy, and
Dave Knight.
there he is.
That's Butch Cassidy. You have to catch his B-side sessions and the sessions on Twitch if you're not following him already. So go check him out.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's been a quick couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It's flying by. It's gonna be Christmas in a second. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's gonna be a Christmas
do that.
advert
in
the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Something to do with Christmas.
I can only imagine it. Seriously.
It's just, I don't know what's going on. Who's speeding up the dial on the space-time continuum thing?
The quickening? The quickening has been happening since 2012, man.
Okay, there's an official term for it. I see.
The quickening, yeah.
Quickening.
The quickening. If you've just logged in, jumped on YouTube, welcome. The chat is open. Please get involved. You know, your comments are...
We like them. Yeah, you're
more than welcome to like. Your comments and subscription is always pleasantly received by us, and we enjoy that you want to interact and get involved. We like when you share the show, share the link. That's all we can ask, and this is what we're doing. We're speaking about movies, hot series, trailers, and our reactions to what's forthcoming in the world of entertainment.
Movies and entertainment. Yeah, there's quite a few things on the horizon. There seemed to have been a bit of a lull. You know, we had this sort of pandemic thing where things were pushed back and there wasn't as much coming out. And then there didn't seem to be anything too much to look forward to. But there's a few things that you've got lined up tonight. And it looked like, okay, things are starting to pick up again. I know we've talked about AI a couple of times, and you know, the world's first AI movie in full, I'm sure will be hitting our screens in the next few years.
You think so?
Yeah, the first fully AI movie, I think. Well, when I say fully AI, as in someone's prompted it and done it all using AI. But then what comes next after that? The AI actually scripting and making the movie itself. That is going to be an interesting place to be.
That is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Just use the technology with humans. I like the old school version.
Because, you know, you don't have insurance costs, you don't have location costs, you don't have film crew costs, you don't have, you know, licensing, you don't have to arrange for things to be, you know, roads to be shut down. None of that.
Speaking of roads to be shut down, right outside my house, the Bibicare, the licensed people, lock off my road because they're filming in one house around the corner. So I come home from work and I'm like, I can't, I'm parking
Can't get
where?
to my own road.
No, man. Move out the way.
Not even give me any compensation for me to go park somewhere else.
What? Give me a walk-in part or something.
Yeah, I mean.
Give me a little walk-in and, you know what I mean? I'm all right. I'll be blessed.
Have you done any acting before?
Acting? No, not acting. I've done photo shoots for billboards. I've done co-hosting on Channel U. Not acting. Yeah, not acting. Oh, and a couple of music videos just in the background, and everyone's got to try and, you know, there's supposed to be a riot. Okay. And everyone's got to try and do that. So it's not much acting really, but yeah. Yeah, nah, not acting. Would I like to tick it off? Maybe.
Yeah.
Pick up a broom and walk on EastEnders. You never know.
I've got a little bit of a secret desire to act in some way, shape, or form. Like if there was a career that I would like to have taken on in terms of the roles, I think it would be Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Those kind of roles, I think, yeah.
Oh, if there's the type of thing I wouldn't mind acting in is short movies. Short, impactful. You know what I mean? Those literally 10, 15 minute, 20-minute movies where it's maybe just one topic and they go in on it and they, you know what I mean? Or that, you know, that type, she's got to have it type, you know what I mean? Narrated type thing.
Yeah.
And then it goes into the reality or whatever. Something crossover like that.
Okay.
I started writing a little movie thing. I've got to dig it out. I've got to dig it out because it still hasn't been done. And the technology is now able to keep up with what I wanted to do years ago.
This is what happened with Avatar.
Oh, okay.
Remember? This is what happened with Avatar. He had it written and everything, if I'm not mistaken. But then it was only at that year that it got released that technology caught up to do what he actually envisioned.
He actually wanted to do.
Exactly. So, yeah, you never know. You never know. Especially
Yeah,
if it hasn't been done before.
I can't even give away anything I wanted to do because this is. I'm surprised people haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
I'm surprised people haven't done it yet. But the way that the characters are set and everything is set, it would how can I say? Immersive. That's what I'm going to say. Very immersive.
I also have a couple of TV show ideas.
Oh, bro, do it.
I started to try and script the first episode or like the trailer, so to speak, or the teaser. Where you do the pilot. That's what it is.
Pilot. That's it. Yeah.
And I started to do the dialogue, but I thought, you know what? I probably need a proper writer to come in and do more of the dialogue. So I did the outline of it.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I did the outline of it, and I described it to. I described the plot to a actor friend of mine, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, it's gold." You don't understand. Yeah. But it's like, who do I go? Because I wanna make sure it's executed properly. But it's like, who do you go to without getting your things ripped off? There's not.
I don't know about copyright for thingy. You just have to look into it, or as they say, maybe cover yourself by writing the first chapter of it as a book with dialogue. Copyright the book. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you've got the
basis of
the basis of it, and saying that, and it's based on the book.
Yeah.
So that way, no one could do it. So in other words, even if it's 5 chapters long, 6 chapters long, if you copyright the name and everything, and get that first chapter done, and then everything else can expand as a movie, I think that would be the easiest way to. In my head, I don't know about movie copyright, so.
This is the thing, because it's TV shows.
Oh, sorry, TV show, yeah.
TV shows. I've got people in mind in the US that I could maybe link it to, because I think it has to be US made.
You think so?
Because of the nature of it.
Oh, okay.
But it's who to give it to. So I'm thinking maybe it's like Marlon Wayans, maybe it's Jai Michael White, maybe it's Ice Cube. You know what I mean? Somebody who's not necessarily in the circle.
Yeah. No, you'd be surprised. They all are, but they're at different levels. You know what I watched the other day? The most recent episode of the Rated 18 podcast.
Shout out to those guys, man.
Yeah, man. Brilliant. And they had Gina Yashere on it. And have you watched that episode?
No, not yet.
Oh, you got to watch that episode.
Her stand-up is crazy.
She explains how... I didn't realize. Do you know? You might have come across it in your travels. There was a series called Bob and Abishola or something. Abishola and Bob. It was basically
I
that's
remember
hers.
Hers completely. Oh, nice.
Hers.
Yeah, because I haven't seen it, but I've seen the adverts, little clips here and there of
That's
it.
hers.
Nice.
Written, produced, all hers. 95 episodes. She explains what's going on in there. She explains what's going on in that interview. You got to watch that interview. It's a hilarious interview. But she explains that, you know, it took a while and everything else, but she writ it all out. She got it all sorted and everything else. So again, that's another person who's got the in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? You just never know. You just never know.
Yeah.
She says she's writing something else as well. But I think it's that time.
Yeah.
I just think it's that time, especially with the young guy, Rap Man, with his Supercell.
Yep.
Definitely. You know what I mean? Those type of things. I think TV channels, production houses, they're looking for the next thing. They're looking for the next thing. So
this one's a little controversial. But
Is
it's
it?
something that it will continue for as long as it can.
Yeah.
Before people realize, oh, and then they might have to go back and start watching again.
Yeah, there was one that I'm still yet to watch. I've got to find it again. It's on Netflix. I think we spoke about it. It's got 8 episodes. Did you speak about it? And it doesn't matter which way you watch them.
No,
you can watch them in. Oh, right. You can watch the 8 episodes in any order, and it tells a different story.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So you might watch episode 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, and 8.
Yeah.
And then you'll see it completely different to someone who just watches 1 through to 8. Or you can watch 8 down to 1.
So
I love that concept.
Psychologically kind of made it so that you get this, you're watching the same thing, but you get a different story depending on what order you're watching.
Get a different story order of you watching it.
That reminds me of once when you were little. I don't know if there's.
Hi, Melissa Dean.
Good evening. When I was little, they had these books where you could choose which way to go, and you go to. If you want to do this, go to page
you're
this.
a gangster.
If you want to do that, go to page that.
You're a gangster. Do you know how I have my 3 fingers inside the book trying to work out? Oh, do you want to go? Do you want to go? No, that's not the one. I want to do that one. Oh no, it finished. No, it's not that one. Because after you try and do it, and then because sometimes if you pick the wrong one, the story finishes early.
Yes,
and then you know you've got to go back and try and work it out. And I love those
books. Were cool.
Yeah,
I can't remember what kind of what genre that might be, but it's adventure type.
Yeah, it was definitely adventure, and it definitely was on the border of mystery, whodunit. Type thing. The ones that I used to read, the ones that did that for me was all the mystery, whodunit, clues, and different things like that.
Exactly. So, and they did have 1 or 2 shows on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken, where you chose what to do. So they were interactive.
They tried that in the cinema once, I think.
Is it in the cinema? But there's too many people to choose. So what? It's like a vote.
Yeah, it was a vote. It was a voting thing. They set it all up, and I to this day I don't know why they don't do that.
It's a conflict, isn't it? I think, in a sense, because if you wanted to go this way and everybody wants to go that way, you don't get to satisfy your experience.
Exactly. So
which
that's
means
that's what causes the conflict.
Yeah.
That's what makes it really dynamic. That you're sitting down there and you're like, nah, don't turn left, don't go in, and everyone's like, nah, go down there, and everyone clicks the button to make the person go down there, and you actually see the votes pop up. And whatever, that's interactive cinema.
That's an interesting.
We should be here already. We should be here already with all them.
An interesting one.
With all them thingy 4K, 3D, round the house, all that other
only
stuff.
one cinema that has all those the one that's been experiment with the different types of cinema, which I commend, and I'm a part of them in terms of that's the one that I usually go to. But the other cinemas are just static. It's just here's a screen. That's it.
Yeah. I think
the interactivity might be a nice, interesting.
I think aspect. that will just turn over. I would definitely on a Friday night interactive cinema. I will go, man. I would go, even if it's not an amazing blockbuster film, but it's got twists, turns, You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy about that is, I think people go more than once because they still want to see what they wanted. You see what I'm
And
saying?
that's the resaleability.
Mm-hmm.
That is the resaleability. If you've gone and it's gone one way,
Mm-hmm.
you want to go back and try and force this thing to go another way, bro. I would go back, gang of people, yo, blood, push C when it comes to the bit that, yo, blood. And you know what I mean? And then you end up there and
There'll be
everyone goes,
some-
nah, I want to
You
go
know
A, I
what?
want to go A, let's go A.
There might be some
argument.
full-on fights in there because somebody will stand up and say, "I'm telling you guys, I've been here before. Don't push C."
That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Anyone logged in? Welcome. We are talking all things movies, series. We got some trailers to watch. We're just geeking out as we normally do on a Monday, episode 81, I do believe.
Yep.
Of
81.
the podcast. Yeah, man. Big up all of those who came for the 80s quiz. That was brilliant. That went down well. That was brilliant. Look out for the 90s quiz. 9 episodes away. Yes. And on our way to 100th episode and see where we go from there and beyond. But
Yeah.
it's the Real SoundCheck Podcast.
Yeah, man, it's been
Yeah,
a
man.
nice adventure. This definitely been a nice adventure.
But your week's been cool. How's your week been? You all right?
Yeah, it's been a pretty cool week. There's one or two little. Well, it was my friend's birthday.
Good.
And they wanted to do airsoft, the pellet guns.
Oh.
So went and did that, and that was pretty cool.
Oh,
So
my God.
the array of guns that they had, it was like a movie. It was like when they pull open a thing and then there's different. Yeah, but there's only 2 guns that were used in the actual range. So it was a Glock
Yeah.
handgun and then a rifle.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was interesting because you had to give your own name, your nickname, and whatnot. So they had a scoreboard, and they actually had the international scoreboard. And I called myself Dave Unwick.
Dave Unwick.
Yeah.
Dave Unwick.
Yeah.
Okay. When you use that name Wick, you better be a
That's
shut.
why I put Un, because it's like I'd like to be, but I'm not there. I was gonna put Dave Wick there and then come last or whatnot.
Yeah.
But man, I stood up there and it was just like, and they were like, "Have you been here before?" I said, "No." This is the first time I'm trying this. And I turned up in the top 50, I think.
Oh wow. Was it
So,
a shooting range or against people?
Shooting range. So it's a lane. And
Yeah.
at the end, there's some targets. They light up. You got to shoot and switch them off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was
So
that in
it's
London,
pretty
out of London?
cool. In London, yeah. In London,
Okay.
near Aldgate East.
Is it?
Yeah, it was
Oh.
cool. It was cool. So that was nice. And then today I bust my head.
What?
You open a cupboard,
Yeah. Oh no, you
and then
lean down.
you go down,
And
do
then
what
you
you're
forget
doing,
that
you
it's
stand up, and then I'm right in the middle. Like,
Slam your teeth shut. All of that.
yeah.
Oh.
So, but I'm cool. I still remember my name, so that's the
Whose house is this? Where's the salt? Forget where you are.
Listen, if I ever forget what plantain is, man,
Oh, imagine.
that's when you know I'm sick. That's when you know I'm ill. That's when you know something really, 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 really wrong.
Ah.
How was yours, man?
Yes, all is good. In the week, slowly going through my movement exercises and everything else, staying on top of it, smashing out the grind as well. Bit of streamed last night as well. Started to get back onto Twitch and build back everything after My little lappy had its troubles last couple months. So, but yeah, everything's good back. Did the club residency. That was good. So yeah, it's a good week.
That's good.
Good week. And then the week before was my little one's 11th birthday.
Hey.
Yeah. So
growing up so fast.
Yeah.
11 years old, wanted to start driving.
What? telling you, but she's all good, man. Everything's good. But yeah, cool week, man. Cool week. And you lot in the chat, I hope you're all well. Hope you've had a wonderful time enjoying the weather. Last week, Friday, was hot.
Sweltering.
Hot.
I felt like I was in Ghana.
I felt like I was in a frying pan, mate. I tell you, it was roasting. And to get the UK like this, not complaining, but when you're outside, I'm an engineer, innit? So I'm outside. Oh, my life. I was throwing bottles of water over myself. I wasn't risking it, mate. I had to stay hydrated in all types of way. Everyone's like, ha, why are you wetting yourself? I said, you don't. You carry on. When you catch sunstroke, covering myself. Don't care.
There was one time, right, and I was going to actually salute this guy, but he wasn't looking in my direction. And he was working on, you know, when the manhole cover kind of comes up, and there's a wire that goes underneath. So he's inside there.
Yes.
And he's doing stuff, right?
Yes.
When I tell you this torrential rain just... And he's just still there, just working away. He's working away. I was like...
It gets like that.
Salute.
Yeah. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
They give us either the covers or the golfing umbrellas, the big ones. To at least cover the equipment and stuff like that. But normally they give you the tent covered so you can just cover up everything. But yeah, he's a soldier. He's an absolute soldier.
Yeah, man.
Soldier.
Making sure that people can get what they need.
Communication, this is it. Telecommunications, get on it.
Were you affected by CrowdStrike?
No, I was not affected by CrowdStrike.
Anyone in the chat? If you were affected by CrowdStrike, let us know.
Yeah, man. Anyone's experiences of that madness. When I heard about it, I was like, okay? What? How many what? Microsoft did what? Then I thought, no, it's not just Microsoft. Everyone's saying Microsoft. It's not Microsoft. It's CrowdStrike. And their technology. Yeah. And then geeked it out just in case anything happened, hit the net, and everyone was like, you got to delete this from your thing and reset this and do that, and I was like, okay. And then quickly when I came home, I was like, let me just check my laptop. And I was just making sure that stuff. I think that was more towards America and other different countries and stuff. So
it was crazy, man, because there was one particular app I was trying to get into. Log in, put in your password. It's not correct. Put your password. What are you talking about? It's not correct. Because this is a password that you enter almost every day, so you know it's correct. What's going on? And you look online, nothing's really been being said, and later on in the day, an email came out, but at that point in time,
this is what I'm saying. When people were talking about it, it was the damage has already been done. Planes stopping. Certain accounts can't get into hospitals, all of that. When I was like, is this what you lot do? You allow your system to be run by generic? Nah, man. You're supposed to isolate your own system, not just have it out there so it's general and everyone can get on it.
Yeah, and this is where I don't know. I mean, it's probably one and the same, but cloud services versus your own servers. I don't know. There was arguments 4 and 2, but maybe they're all affected by the same thing because it's a cybersecurity thing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I'm no expert, so all the techies don't come for me, please. All right, but it's very, very telling of how fragile things can be. Yes. And even one of my spoken word pieces is called "The Internet is Down."
Okay.
And it's just a scenario of the internet being down and how much we rely on it at this point in time in our lives. And what would we do if we didn't have it? And how people can go crazy if there's no internet for 2 hours. You know what I mean? But now it's essential for so many things. transferring money from here to there and accessing information and updating this and updating that. So it's yeah, to know that one company, and then you got Microsoft, who's another company, and they have the majority connections of what people rely on. Whatnot. It's really, really interesting to see what would happen next, whether other companies now are able to step forward and say, look, if you want a backup plan, this is what we've got for you. Because that company will probably make quite a bit of money if they were to implement right now.
Yeah, or as I said, I hit the geeks and the boffins and the other people, they have a workaround to say, here what, you can use these systems, but this is a safer option because it doesn't rely on X, Y, Z or whatever. Sure. Then I'm looking for that type of reason, how to circumvent and go around it. You know what I mean? Or at least have the backup. Yeah. If this goes down, how can I use something else to stay incommunicado? Yes. And then make sure that family and friends and everyone else can say, all right, look, this facility is down, but this is the next best thing, and we should all have accounts on it or something else because it's not reliant on yada, yada, yada. So in other words, if you're just waiting for Microsoft and Windows, learn about the Linux version. Do you get what I'm saying? That's not relying on it. You know what I mean? And speaks a different language. So, yeah, all of that without getting all geeky. But it's Monday. It's after 9 o'clock. We are here. It is the Real SoundCheck Podcast. Big up all of those who like to watch podcasts and stuff and have replayed some of our videos that have gone out. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Very much so. Very much so.
Thank you.
Especially when you're sharing with others, the little clips that you might think are either funny or informative, and you just send it to them and say, look, I was watching the Real SoundCheck Podcast. They said XYZ, think it might help you, or check out this. Have you heard of this? It's all appreciated, man.
100%. 100%. And once again, we all say your interaction is most welcome. If there's anyone that you thought, ooh, I wonder if to be able to speak to so and forth, and because we've had comedians, we've had event coordinators, we have now booked in a host, a club host, that's going to be speaking to us about in interactive entertainment and how to stay on top of it, you know, throughout the couple of years, or should I say decades, that he's been doing it. So we're going to have that interview coming up pretty soon. And yeah. Just trying to find an artist. I want to speak to an artist. So I think that's someone else. I've got two people in mind. Just going to have to draw the card. See who I got. Shall we get into a few trailers?
Let's have a look at them. Let's have a good one, my dear fellow.
Yeah. Let's do that. So if you're in the mood, as it says at the bottom, we're doing movies, series, trailer reactions. Where to start?
There's a plethora.
Where to start?
Because I felt that there was a bit of a lull, but you know, it looks like things are picking up.
Yeah. I definitely feel, and they like to do their strikes and this and that, and take their time and yada yada yada, and want to get everything sorted. But I don't blame it. You know, if you've got a good thing going on, don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Take your time, plan it, and get it right. And that's how you get 4, 5, 6 seasons out of a good idea. You know what I mean? Because we all know, some good programs that have only lasted 1 season. Yeah. And we're there screaming at the TV like, why? Because to me, I wanted to know what happened to the Continental. It was like four episodes. You know what I mean? That's the John Wick, and about the building that he stays in, the Continental. 4 or 5 episodes, can't find nothing else. Gone.
That's an interesting one, because just the story behind that alone, because there's so many people come through there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a good look, but I guess it depends on the writers as well, isn't it?
Writers, producers. I didn't realize producers are also bankrollers. I didn't realize that it was that. When you hear about producers, oh, I produced this movie. They're the money people. They're the people to the money that funds it. And if director doesn't get on with producer and production house doesn't get on with director, and well, you ain't getting no dough to finish. Sorry, bye. Simple as that. Don't talk to me like that. Your money's done.
So I think over the years, who I found to be just consistently good for me, Jerry Bruckheimer.
Oh yeah.
Once you see that road and then the tree and the lightning hits the tree,
yeah. Who's the guy that I don't like? The one that upset me, was it Michael Bay?
The director. He just explodes everything.
Yeah, and
He's the director. If I'm not
he exploded Jazz from Transformers. How the backside are you killing Jazz off? Jazz was the 4-star general of the Transformers. Are you mad? Do you think Optimus is not going to war without Jazz? And you killed him off in the first film like some Mayu. But he's the one that had the voice, and he was a bit and we knew that he represented and you killed him off. Yeah? You think we don't know?
Subtleties.
So, I was like, nah, man, you can't do that. You can't do that. Share the link, tell a friend. We've got some trailers coming up. My first trailer that I would like to share is let's do this one. Bel Air Season 3.
Okay. You know, I haven't even checked out the first one.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
let's go. Let's
have a look.
Let's go.
You always told me I was in control of my own destiny.
We're gonna have summer on lock. You guys are gonna be very excited for what I got planned.
Seems you got a lot of free time. You might want to pick up some hours at the country club.
Why? You could use a job too.
Wait, what?
Welcome to the pit.
Summer is the season of change, and it's time to level up. Your family is like perfection.
I don't want our fairy tale to end.
Sometimes looking the part is more important than what's really going on.
Come on, Smith.
Lou? I left behind basketball. That was my way out the hood. That was the only good thing in my life. And I see my son making the same damn mistakes as me, and there's nothing I could do about it.
Relationships during the early stages of sobriety aren't recommended. Move on, because I definitely have.
Somehow I'm still wrong.
Because none of it feels real.
I'd hide forever, Phil. This is just how it ends.
You don't know what you want.
I'm not just some druggy rich kid who ruined his life.
You always told me I was in control of my own destiny.
There's always going to be a price. That's on you.
They pulled Jeffrey in for this one.
Listen, when I saw him, I was like, what?
They pulled the OG Jeff. What, Melissa? You haven't watched Bel Air. I can't tell people. Everyone took it for a joke. Since I've watched it, let me just say something. Oops, sorry. Ooh, what's that? Sorry. Sorry, I had something in my ear. People, please. Let me just say, Bel Air is guaning. No, seriously, it is going on with things. It is not no joke. It is. It actually, to me, it actually pays homage and does a very good job of making it into the series that it. How can I put it? Not that it is. That's the wrong words. If there ever was a way of making the Fresh Prince of Bel Air into something a little bit more serious, they done it right. They've executed it to me perfectly. Yeah. At first, everyone thought, but they did what they needed to do. They did make the first season light-hearted and a little bit funny, but then the seriousness started turning. Do you get what I'm saying? They had their love, their laughs, their dramas, family problems. Hillary, played by Coco Jones, the singer, she oh man, she does well in it. Everyone does well. They've made Carlton's character not the funny character. It's a character with mental depression and so forth, and a bit of a spoilt brat and everything else. See, Wendy knows. Wendy, talk the things. What's your opinion of the last 2 seasons? What do you think? Or was it 3? Sorry, what did we finish on? Yeah, this is number 3 coming up, isn't it? Yeah.
So then I was gonna ask that actually in terms of the original Bel-Air and original Bel-Air from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Bel-Air, have they kept the personality traits of the individuals, or have they stayed on it for season 1 and then deviated into what is more kind of a street element of what seems to be the direction that it's going, but still very, very classy because everybody looks perfect. It's like there's not a hair out of place on anybody. Nobody's got an extra hair growing out their nostril, nothing. Everything is just like smooth.
I don't know how to answer that question because no, I do know how to answer it. Yes, they are going for the 2020 version of what we had in the 90s. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in other words, it is a bit more refined. It is a bit more like if you live in Bel-Air and you got money, show it, innit? So that's why the house is grand. It's got a driveway. It's got, you know what I mean? There's elements of it. I think. Okay, Wendy's answered. I like that as well. Let's bring that in. They've pretty much kept the personalities, but made them modern day types. Yeah. That's a nice way of wording it.
I guess one particular character was Hillary, because in the beginning she was spoiled and had a bit of a moodiness about her.
Yes.
But then after a while, they really ramped up the sort of quote unquote dotishness of her. And so, so this Hillary's now an influencer type, but not necessarily the not so intelligent showing.
Yes, it's a different level. They've definitely given the characters a bit more personality, life traits, a bit more depth. It's not, as I said, remember that was based on is it a sitcom? Would it be more of a sitcom?
Sitcom. So that was a sitcom. This is more drama. Yeah.
This is more of a drama. But obviously for copyright and everything else and whatever, that's why it's not the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, whatever. It's Bel-Air. Do you get what I'm saying? So
I think that naming makes sense.
It's taken its own, you know what I mean, its own avenue, like its own lane. And man, they really have done it. It's really, really, really good. Really, really good. All the characters, from Uncle Phil, Auntie, everyone, all the way down, even the butler that we just saw. Yeah, his character playing him. The British guy. He does well. You know what I mean? He really does well. He's like.
That's not the actual Jeffrey, is it?
Which one? No, he doesn't play. Jeffrey doesn't. The Jeffrey that we know from the 90s doesn't play Jeffrey now.
I was going to say, because I saw him very quickly, but it was like just uncannily, just like pure Jeffrey.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying. I only literally just found out that Jeffrey's going to be in this one as maybe a different character. But the Jeffrey that plays it, I've got to find his name. He's a bit of a gangster. Like he's got Uncle Phil's back, and he deals with the household in a different way. He's got everyone. If the kids are in trouble, he'll help them out. He's got their back, and you know what I mean. He's there. He's not just a funny guy that pops in and has a crack a joke and so forth and whatever. No, there's, as I said, it's more of a drama. Yeah. We used to sit down and watch Dallas or Dynasty or something like that, it's got that drama. Who done what to who? Who's gone what where? Who's fallen off the wagon? Who's the, you know what I mean? It's got it. So that's definitely one of my
recommends.
Jimmy Akinbola. Yes, that's the guy. Thank you very much, Wendy. Brilliant actor. Brilliant. He plays him so well. I love his character. There's a little sideline story that bleeds through about how he's got to look after the family and everything else. It's wicked. Wicked. Absolutely brilliant. And you see Marlon, is that Marlon Wayans?
Yeah.
Is
that the first introduction as well?
No, I think he's been there before. He plays Will's dad.
Yeah, exactly. So I just wondered if that was like now he's come
back,
because remember he was gone.
He was right, and that happens in this thing here. But there's a little hints to him and a little seeking him and so forth, and then yeah.
Because that, the original series, that last scene, that's where I saw, Will is an actor now. He's gonna go into the next level of his career after that particular scene, because he drew out proper.
Oh, is that the one where he has the monologue?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
So definite one to watch is that Bel Air season 3. Let's see what else we can find. I think we got one of yours here. Keep the comments coming in. Where are we? Wait a minute.
Go with the flow with your ones.
Oh yeah, can I go with the flow with mine?
Yeah. And then because the other ones
we can just stop on pause and go through. Yeah,
they're just a whole heap of them, and they're not necessarily recommendations. They're like, oh, this is what's kind of coming. So we're looking at films coming over the summer, TV series coming over the summer. Maybe you have some kids, maybe you have some spare time, maybe you're sending your kids away to band camp or something, and a few films coming up that you may want to go and enjoy with whoever it is that you like to enjoy films with. Oh, Cobra Kai season 6. Okay.
Nick, I tell you, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's. I just finished it. Yeah.
We've been through a lot to get to this point, but now we're finally on the same page.
We may have settled things in the valley, but now we have to be ready for whatever the world throws at us. The Saikai Taikai tournament is coming. Now is not the time to puss out. You're gonna fight the best in the world.
Do I want to know what that's for?
Training, Rocky IV style. Gonna chop down a tree carried through the snow.
Now what could possibly go wrong?
No matter what life throws at you, you gotta stay on your feet.
Our strength is we teach both styles equally. Don't jeopardize that balance, man.
Since when do I run shit by you?
Since we have no idea what we're up against.
Only through pain does the champion reveal himself.
Yes, Sensei!
It's one thing to be the best in town, it's another to be the best in the world.
Just means I'm gonna have to be Rocky again.
I thought you were Miyagi-Do now.
You think things are better because now I'm training in your dad's backyard?
I think we have our strongest team.
I think they can handle anything.
Bitch, don't you know I know karate? What's that?
Miyagi-san buried secrets for a reason. If we open, anything is possible.
I want to know what's in the suitcase. I want to know what's in the suitcase.
Right. For anyone that hasn't taken in Cobra Kai, right? If you've got a teenager in the house, I think they might like it. Because remember, this is the spin-off from Karate Kid.
Yes, the original ones.
The original Karate Kid. And remember, we've had the reboot with Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So that's almost like
Right.
a separate lane.
But they've just announced, and the main character, he's just announced that there's going to be a tie-in from Cobra Kai back to the reboot.
Interesting. But this is the final
With
season as
Jackie
well.
Chan.
So, yeah.
With
Okay.
Jackie Chan.
Cool.
So they're gonna, and they've split the season now. So they've done what Rebel Moon did. They've given us 6 episodes now, and in November we get another 6 episodes, and then hopefully
Right.
that ties in to the new Karate Kid.
Okay, interesting. Because again, the reboot, he's not called Mr. Miyagi.
No, he's not.
Yeah, so it's fine. You see what I mean in terms of the loop is gonna work.
Well, this is how the next 6 episodes. This 6 episodes, if you have series 6, the first couple series, I would have to say, literally just takes you through the new wave of how the Karate Kid has got his school, he's got his dojo. You know, he wants to keep Mr. Miyagi's name alive. You know what I mean? And then the guy that he's with teaching now, they actually clash. But then there's twists and turns of old characters that try and take over the Cobra Kai. And they've done well. I'm sorry, for a light-hearted Netflix-like thing to watch. You know what I mean? Whether you, as I said, you can sit down as a family and with the kids and watch it or whatever, or let them just, you know what I mean, get into it. I think it's all right. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's all right.
I didn't even realize they got to season 6. I remember season 1, season 2, and maybe the season 3. Can't remember, maybe at least the first 2. But I think I remember that. I don't know if it was at the end of season 1, in particular. One or 2 episodes before the end of season 1. I think somebody said, "Nah, we need to change the choreographer for the fight scenes." Because suddenly,
yes,
it was like, what's going on here?
Yep. You can
know
tell
what I
the
mean?
difference.
It ramped up.
Yeah, you
Big
can tell
time.
the difference. You can tell the difference.
So
They obviously maybe started it on a budget, but then it got its success. You know, when a series starts picking up, and you know they start doing television appearances, and people start following it, and kids are joining karate schools because they watch Cobra Kai and they want to. You know, when it starts pumping up, they stepped up everything. I just say add it for the summer. For the summer, you got 6 weeks. You know what I mean? If you don't want to watch the television, you can pick an episode a day. You know what I mean? Spread it over the 6 weeks. Done. You know what I mean? Have some fun with it. Something different to watch, and treat it like that. But yeah, man, definitely.
And especially those who haven't seen it at all,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it wouldn't be a bad idea to watch the original Karate Kid. Number 1.
Oh, hell
maybe
no.
Number 2. Number 3. No?
Yeah, no. I mean,
it's a good idea.
Yeah. It's a good idea. Yeah. Sorry, I said that wrong.
Say-
Yeah.
It might be nice too, because number 1, just classic. Number 2 was nice. Number 3 was, okay.
That's the one with the girl, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see you ringing it out, but it's cool.
Yeah.
And then
even
the series.
even the reboot, even the reboot gets a touch. You know what I mean? I think it's just
again
as
the little
good.
tie-ins to the manual chores.
Yeah.
Those.
Yeah, my daughter when she was little loved it. Loved watching it. She just loved it, and you get to have that conversation with a young person about discipline, and like she's asking questions. Why is he making him pick up the coat? Why is he making him do it again? And you're like, discipline. I said, you see why? You'll see in a minute. And then she got it, after watching it a couple of times, what it means to be disciplined and so forth. But it depends. Some people see TV as a negative thing, but sometimes it can help bring up discussions to have with young people. So it's how you can't tell people what to do, but if you know what you're doing, you do what you're doing. So that's my number 2 thing. It's out now on the Flick of Nets. They ain't paying for us, so we don't need to promote it too hard. But nah, it's all love out here. It's all love out here. Hopefully they see that we're doing good things. If you've just joined us, it is the Real SoundCheck Podcast. We are doing movies and series trailer reactions. We've just done Bel Air. We've just done
Cobra Kai
Cobra Kai
season 6.
Yeah.
Part 1.
Yeah. This is the next one is not out this year. It's coming out next year.
Interesting.
It's coming out next year.
So you're gonna make people wait a whole 6 months?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's got to be done. Ooh, wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, here it is. There we go. Let's do this. Captain America: Brave New World.
Ooh.
Wilson. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage this situation, then what happens?
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Sir, your inner circle has been compromised. Either you can't see that, or you don't want to.
What if it's a trap?
Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
What?
Did you see the Red Hulk at the end?
What?
Did you?
What?
Did you see the Red Hulk?
What?
At the end?
What did that? What did I just? What in the world is going on there?
Hey Diva, how you doing? Hello.
Good evening. Good afternoon, I should say.
Did you see the Red Hulk?
What is going on?
The Red Hulk at the end of Captain America. Right. Reel that back to Lester.
Because there's a lot of chat that Marvel's starting to lose it.
That one bit back. Let me
and so this trailer is giving a little bit of hope.
That is the Red Hulk. Let me see if I can. Look. That's the Red Hulk catching Captain America's shield and dashing it down.
So, okay. Me, I've never heard of the Red Hulk.
What do you mean?
Because the TV series, green. The films that have come out, green. So that's the only thing. You wouldn't like it when I'm angry. You don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You haven't seen the animation, the Hulk world, the Hulk universe with She-Hulk, the Red Hulk. You know, like how you got Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
And there's different Spider-Mans. There's the Porky Pig Spider-Man, there's the different Spider-Man. Yeah. Hulk has got his universe where there's different Hulks. But the Red Hulk is them trying to, I don't want to say, is them trying to experiment and create their own Hulk.
Right, got you. Because the She-Hulk TV series got slammed big time. I think the CGI was
because they made it funny and
got slammed big time. Yeah. So, and there's a lot of chat about Marvel just losing it now, as in like they're starting to, come down to the level of DC effectively.
Because it's more Disney run now, isn't it?
Well, this is the thing. So this trailer and showing that clip at the end, along with him doing the sonic boom flying, it was like, okay, let's see what's going on here. What's going to happen? But man, that's a long way away. We've got the I don't know if you're going to show it, and if you are, it's fine. But the Wolverine and Deadpool thing, that's not really. I know it's not something that did come in the comics. Apparently, it did happen in the comics. I just don't see the correlation, and I know it has happened. But in terms of the way the films have been mapped out, I don't like the combination.
Yeah, it's to me it's a sidebar. So in other words, they've met in the universe, and they've had their own journey. Because remember, Wolverine is his own thing. So the Deadpool and him caught up on their own. It's not part of what we've visually seen and are following. Yeah. The same way that now Captain America is now my guy instead of Steve, because we know that Steve passed away, innit? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it transferred over to him, and that's why I say, "Oh, you're not Steve Rogers." He goes, "No, I'm not. I'm me." Like exactly. And he's got the hawk and the wings, and he's doing his thing with the what? I'm telling you.
And psychologically, there's conflict there because the president, if I'm not mistaken, is saying, we want you to be part of the U.S. military, but then he said, "Well, what if we have a disagreement in the way that it should be handled? Do I have to listen to you, or do I just do what I'm doing, which is what I've been doing for the past however long?" But then when he was Falcon, he wasn't part of the...
No, Falcon wasn't part of the US military, but Captain America was. Right. Remember, Captain America was part of the US military going out on missions, and he was the part of the experimentation, so he's expecting him to take up the role.
Suit. Yeah.
So... Yeah. I think it's definitely something to watch out for. Yeah. But please throw your comments in. Let us know if you thought that was cool.
So Diva, why what dash away the whole film?
No, I think she was talking about She-Hulk. The dash, I think it's dash for that. Another thing that made me say, "Oh my life, is this what's really going on?" is part 2 to a very, very epic movie called Gladiator. And look who's starring in the movie, Mr. Washington. Yeah.
I remember that day. I never forgot it. That a slave could take revenge against an emperor.
Where were you born?
I don't know. I never knew a mother nor a father.
You will be my instrument.
Who are you?
Did you hear that crowd? The greatest temple Rome ever built. The Colosseum. Because this is what they believe in. Power.
General Acacius,
there are victories yet still to come.
Rome has so many subjects. She must feed them.
They can eat war.
The arena turns slaves into gladiators, the gladiators into free men. You have something in you. I knew it from the start.
Did you now?
Rage. That rage is your gift.
This is about survival! Survive! Hold together, and when it charges, break for the wall.
Whose head could I give you that would satisfy this fury?
The entire Roman armies.
Too much. Rome must fall. I need to only give it a push.
We'll make it out alive. All right. Hands on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Colosseum door.
This ring belonged to Maximus. Now I give it to you. What is the dream of Rome? If people are not free.
Get the hell up out your seats.
I was owned. Now I will control and empire.
I will not waste another generation of young men for their vanity.
Strength among us. This our road, Creature Zero.
Tears on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Coliseum doors.
The gods of
Not bad. Not bad. Looks like it's going to be quite epic.
I do believe so. Nice to see everyone saying hello in the chat.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean,
You didn't get into Gladiator, did you?
Not that much. I wasn't that big of a oh my gosh, the first one was great. You know, I watched it and I was like, oh, okay, it's a nice film. And to watch, I think Denzel go into sort of thespianish type role is gonna be nice to watch. I think just to see him excel in that, because you know, Equalizer 3, man, and that's just regular, day-to-day film. So to see him in this will be great, and to understand where the story picks up from and takes up, because it looks like it's his son.
All I can hear through my speaker is slash.
Shing.
Yeah, they know how to what's the word? Affect the audio. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. The trailer's nice. I definitely think it's a one to watch. You know what I mean? If you haven't watched the Gladiator, take time, watch the first Gladiator. I want to understand the story of the young man, if that is actually him grown up.
Exactly what it looks like.
And so forth.
That's what it looks like. And to know what
does Denzel's worst movie? What was Denzel's worst movie for Queen and Country?
I can't even think of a worst movie.
I can't think of that. What's that?
I can think of one where he didn't have to do much.
What, Fences?
No.
What?
The Bone Collector.
Oh, that's not his worst movie though.
No, I'm not saying it's his worst movie. I'm just saying that's one that where he doesn't have to do much.
The Bone Collector.
I was like, yeah.
God!
Proper. But he didn't have to do much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
man. Man. He played that. He played that hard.
I mean? Oh, so I can be in the bed for 12. I can be in bed for 12 weeks and get paid. Cool.
Denzel's worst movie. I don't know.
I can't
Queen
think
of Country.
of one.
He played a British soldier. I have never seen it. Anyone else in the chat? Let us know. What do you think Denzel's worst movie was?
I don't even know if you can really.
I don't know. I'm trying to work out what his worst movie could be. Oh, the accent.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's interesting, the crossover, because you have British actors playing US and you have US actors playing British, and people will say, why did you just get someone from the original country? People slate Don Cheadle's Ocean's accent. People slate they slated the Diva Speaks specifically has said that Denzel's accent wasn't quite that good.
No, there's a lot of British actors, but I think when they allow them to be British, they always make them the baddie. They always make the British person with the accent the baddie. You know, the protagonist, the evil mastermind behind something. It's always the British person, and the Americans come to save. You know what I mean? But
and is it usually Cockney?
Yes. It is. But the same way with Bashi, when he went out to America and done 24, he done well out there and done his stuff. There's a couple of actors that have done American accents and
pulled it off big time.
Isn't what's his name? Chiwetel Ejiofor, isn't he British?
I believe so.
Yeah, and he does a good American accent. He gets away with it a lot in a lot of movies.
Oh, sugar, I've forgotten his name, but
Which one? What movie?
Gosh.
Take
Queen
your
and Slim.
time. Huh?
Queen and Slim.
Oh, yes. Get Out. The Get Out
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Apologies. My age is showing, and memory banks. I did hit my head this afternoon, so that's one of my excuses. I can still feel the pain here in the top of my head.
Yeah, you have to allow it. He's head in the kitchen.
I hit my head on the kitchen cupboard door.
He's a wicked actor, Chiwetel. Yeah, man, Chiwetel.
Yeah.
Man, and I tell you who's also on my radar, Denzel's son. After watching Tenet, I'm sorry. That movie there. Anyway, we move. Welcome. Hello. We're still doing this. But you know what we do? We take a deep breath. And we are reacting to movie, series, trailers. We're giving our reactions to it. We've seen a good couple so far. I hope you all enjoy and like. The chat is there. I saw him on stage in London and he was wicked. Yeah, I like when... You see, that's another thing as well. A lot of these actors do theatre. Oh, Daniel Kaluuya. That's it. That's it. I hope I said that right. Yeah.
Superb actor.
Yeah. Bad boy actor.
Superb.
Bad boy. He's carved his Queen and Slim. Yeah, that one stood out. When I watched that, I was like, what? Is that what you're on, man? You're going on with? Yeah, no, definitely that.
Wow, my head's really gone because there's someone else I wanted to mention, but
what, British?
No, actually, not British. In terms of who I just thought was a good actor, but I can't remember name. Let's continue.
Name the film.
Book of Cowards.
From the Book of Cowards. Oh, the slim guy,
main guy.
Oh, yes.
He was also in Get Out.
Yes. I know who you're talking.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah, Lakeith Stanfield. That's it. Bad boy actor.
Have you seen Sorry to Bother You?
Is that the one where he's working in the call center thing?
And they have the people take the clip of them having that really good argument.
I've got to watch it
I
again.
hope you have a better day. I hope you have a nice day. I hope you have a better day. I hope you have a better day than me.
I've got to watch that again. I've got to take it in properly because it was made very what I call artistic. So I've got to watch it and get it where it's actually going.
It's one of those where the parallels again with real life is kind of subtly underneath,
And I've got to finish I've missed 2 seasons of Atlanta. Yeah, he's in Atlanta. Yeah, I've got to watch that. If you haven't watched Atlanta, watch Atlanta. Beautiful series. I watched the first 2 and I've got to catch up with that.
Atlanta and Bel Air, same lane-ish?
No.
Okay.
No. Atlanta's on a different... Atlanta's on that dark comedy.
Okay.
Dark comedy.
Is that
where they push a bit more buttons? Very wordy, very very vocal. Like in the sense of you have to follow the what's the word? The narrative.
Narrative, yeah.
Yeah, you have to follow the narrative of where they're going and what they're doing because you would just think that. He's supporting his friend who's a rapper and so forth, and it's just that, but it's not. There's dark stuff, there's light stuff, there's industry stuff, there's there's quirky stuff. Diva agrees. Oh no, yeah, 2 different things, two totally different things. It's just you have to take Atlanta by itself. Again, something to pencil in and just put down. When the television is boring, go and hunt for these things. Pay your little £7 and just binge it in a month, man. Do what you got to do, man. Let's go for something else. A franchise that I truly have to just follow all the way through. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going right to the end. It's Alien Romulus. It's got to be done. I'm
Are
sorry.
you sure you want to do this?
There she is. You want to break in and steal highly regulated equipment.
This could be our only ticket out of here. Should be in and out in 30 minutes.
Welcome to the Romulus Space Station.
This space gives me the creeps.
What the hell is this?
I don't know.
The fuck was that? Yo!
Stop playing around, man. Just get up.
I'm not playing around. There's something in the water.
What do you mean there's something in the
I don't
water?
know. There's just something in the fucking water.
Run.
Are you alright?
Navarro! Navarro! I don't know what to do.
Whatever comes, we'll face it together.
Let's go.
Impact event in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm in.
I'm out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's not me.
You don't do,
That's
you
not
don't do
me.
anything. It's not one of your franchises.
It's not one of my franchises.
Oh man. Okay, I get it. I know. Some people just don't do monsters, they don't do horrors, they don't do everything. Apologies
This
if
thing's
anyone was
leaping around and jumping on people's faces.
I'm telling you, yeah. The thing I get from watching films like that is always the what if I was in that situation? And that's it. That's what grips me to it. Like, if you're in that situation where like aliens and things were around and these things don't talk to you, they just want you. They just you're
don't talk to you. They don't introduce themselves first.
They're not introducing. Yeah, I can replicate myself by jumping on your face and laying eggs. Yeah, that's it.
Hi, good afternoon. How you doing? You having a good day?
Yeah,
Good day?
yeah.
I just need someone's face to sit on. Is that all right with you? Yeah. Okay.
So once again, apologies just in case everyone was a bit squeamish about that. But I definitely, if you're a sci-fi fan, the Alien franchise has gone on. Even the split, because there's Alien versus Predator. I was trying to find the official Alien versus Predator 3, yeah, which they say has got Will Smith in it. Okay. They say it's got Will Smith in it, and I'm just trying to make sure it's not, because you know sometimes those fake the fake trailers are on there, but but Aliens versus Predator 3, that's going to be tied in, and Romulus, I'm there. I'm sorry, I'm in. That is it. I won't go too deep, but just if you're a fan, get ready for Alien Romulus. It's done. Right, something a bit light-hearted, but with a nice little twist.
It's water.
Huh?
It's sweet in the water.
All right, yeah. If you haven't watched this series, I keep employing people to watch this. Only Murders in the Building.
Okay, 4 seasons. Okay.
Yeah, man. If you love a whodunit mystery that doesn't unfold the way you think it's gonna unfold and unfolds in different ways and flips back and goes forward but wait a minute, that's not the way
So what's next podcast-wise?
What we need is a hot, fresh, dead body, preferably right here or very near to here.
Somewhere lay a sniper's nest. You know this is happening. We might as well just start.
I just got an email. A Hollywood studio wants to make a movie of our podcast.
The pictures? Pack your bags, bitches. We're going to the movies.
Cheers.
Action.
Woo.
Hello, Hollywood. Brazos. Yeah.
They don't recognize you. No, they don't know you.
So you're really making this film?
Your life rights are the last thing we need, so.
What we need is a number.
It's just a 4.
400, 4,000, million, or 5?
Just the cast alone warrants a watch.
I'm telling you.
Cast alone.
We've got a little message here. Will Sigourney Weaver be rushing around in them? Hey, Diva, don't kill me, don't. That's too funny. Only Murders in the Building. As I said, if you love the simplicity of Murder, She Wrote, but mixed with that modern day twists and turns like they've actually developed in entertainment now, so they can tell backstory and keep it up to date with what you're watching, and then mix it in and let it drop little breadcrumbs for you to try and work out what's going on and who did what and whatever. It is such a brilliant series. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You can see the actors, as you said, the actors alone are high. You know what I mean? I love, what's his name? Steve Martin.
Steve Martin, yeah.
And
Martin Short. Because
Martin
when I
Short,
saw those two, I was like, are they actually going to put Chevy Chase in there? If they put Chevy Chase in this as well, then it's almost like it's a wrap. Because one of my all-time favorite films, and I remember watching this with my mum as well, loved it, The Three Amigos.
Oh my God. Belly laugh.
That film was a classic.
Yeah.
And it was the three of them in it. Martin Short, Steve Martin, and Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
All together, the Three Amigos. So I thought if they're all three in this as well, that's even more of a reason to watch it. But like I said, the amount of people in the cast, it looked really like it's going to be interesting. And especially with the whodunit thing, because things like Knives Out and Murder Mystery.
Okay. Yeah.
Like all of that stuff.
Knives
You don't
Out,
know
Murder
who
Mystery.
Yeah,
they're okay. But this takes it to that. How can I put it? I hate using the word because it sounds like everything else is done, but it takes it to that intelligent level because they're running a podcast and they were running a podcast, and then it so happens that someone gets murdered, so they decided to adapt the podcast to the murders, but then the police are like listening to the podcast like, wait a minute, you don't know what's going on. So now, no typical police, they think that, they're involved in it and take them as suspects, but they're not. They're trying to solve it. So you get what I'm saying? So when things happen and so forth and whatever, they're using it to their advantage. So now to see that the podcast is now wanting to get made into a movie, you know someone's either going to get jealous or upset or whatever, that they're profiting from it, and try to take one of them out, and hence the sniper. So I definitely like that. I definitely think that is recommended to watch on Hulu. Please give it a time. It's definitely Only Murders in the Building.
It looks all right.
Is
that something that people in the chat are going to be looking for as well? Because there's a couple of things that we've seen. I'm wondering if people in the chat are actually like thinking, yeah, I'm going to actually put that.
If any of them, if there's anything that you do, or if there's something that you watch, because everyone's got different tastes. If there's a forthcoming season or something that you're into, because there's things like, what's it called? What's the White Room? No, not the White Room. The Office? No, not the Office. What's that one there? And the woman, Diva. What's that thing there, man? And it's about the White House, but it had the black woman in it. What's her name? The thingy. And Green Room? No, not Green Room. Things like that. Anyway, I didn't get into, but some people say that it is fire all the way through. Things like Succession. If you haven't watched that, you haven't watched Succession.
No, never heard of it.
You know what? I might have to do my own little video of things that must watch. You need to watch Succession.
Okay.
Seriously. Did you? Scandal. That's it.
I thought that might be, but I thought because you were saying one word, other things. I was thinking, I'm
a box set junkie, so as I said, I don't watch TV. So the amount of hours some people watch TV, I put into box sets and series. So I get mixed up sometimes. So yeah, Scandal. That's why I never watched it, but everyone rates it. Even the British series, what was it? My brother keeps talking about Thin Blue Line or something like that, or Blue Line or something like that. He says it's amazing, the twists and turns and everything inside it, and it's a British thing. You got hooked on it.
I was enjoying Humans for a while.
Remind me.
Series, robots, AI integrating with people, and then they started to want to sort of be their own people and started to become rogue.
I think I only done the first season. Yes. Yes. Warrior? Isn't Warrior? I'm just hoping there's a new series of didn't Warrior just Line of Duty? That's the one. That's the one my brother says is bad. Line of Duty. Says it's bad. For a British thing, this thing grips him. Man's up till 4 o'clock in the morning. Just grip. Line of Duty. That's the one. Thank you. Warrior. Is that the storytelling? Is that the Chinese thing? Warrior. I think is it that one? I'm just trying to work out if it's that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's so much. There was too much. There's too much down here, and get adverts and all of that. Allow that. Can't do all of that. Where is this series based on Bruce Lee's story? Yes. I don't think it's Netflix. But yeah, Warrior. I've got to go back. I've done the first season, 2 seasons. Yeah, that was deep. Warrior was very, very deep. And they recently done. I'm not going to guess it. No, when it pops in my head properly. Recently done another one about China. What was it? Shaolin? No, not the Shaolin. I said I wasn't going to do it. Let me shush when it comes back in. Animation time. I know you're a man that partakes in animation sometimes. My nomination for the animation for the nation is this puppy. There might be a little bit of Shogun. That's it. That Diva. See what?
Diva's done like
Diva. We should do some long distance TV watching, man. Shogun. I want to get into it. I heard it's dramatic. If you love your Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon mixed with, you know what I mean, other different stuff, it's just epic. Shogun is deep.
Oh, sorry. Well, I almost thought you meant Dragon Tiger Gate, but that's a different story.
Oh no, that's something totally different. Let me introduce you to Hit Monkey.
Bryce and Monkey. You know, a classic duo like Starsky and Hutch or Turner and Hooch. Okay, fine. Like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Hey, man, it's a whole new city. You can start taking out bad guys. Atta boy, baby! If anybody in New York can help us, it's my agent.
Eunice Jones, big fan. I've been watching your work. I have a job for you. Welcome to the majors, baby.
Let's make some money!
Look, all of humanity is about to be wiped off the face of the earth.
Calm down, I got an idea. I want my body and voice back.
48 hours of physical form.
Okay, yes, I made a deal with the devil. I know I've messed up in the past, but we have the chance to be heroes for once. Hey, kiddo.
Dad?
Wait. I've literally gone through hell to talk to you. Just want to make things right.
Want a drink?
I know we all kill people for a living, but we're also a family. And yes, a deeply flawed family.
Let's get violent!
Oh my god. Are these holes from a machine gun? I kind of love it.
Oh no.
Like father, like daughter.
Where is Monkey?
That's National Ass Whooping Day. Incoming!
This monkey is kind of impressive.
I don't know. The suit, the sunglasses, feels a little gimmicky.
God, stop being so sensitive.
And season 2, okay.
Let me tell you about Hit Monkey. Yeah. You saw a guy, the shade of green. He's an assassin that passed away, but the spirit is still in the real world. Mm-hmm. This monkey is part of a trained assassin, like group of monkeys that have been trained to assassinate people, and he got teamed up with his spirit. And let me tell you, if for escapism reasons, just to escape from reality, Hit Monkey gets my vote. I'm telling you now. If you love your animation, you have you watched Blue Eye Samurai?
I started watching that. I haven't finished it.
My God. If you like Blue Eye Samurai, you'll love Hit Monkey. Hit Monkey is definitely the one. I'm not going to go too deep. Again, I know, apologies for the blood and the thing, but it's animation and so forth. And yeah, if you've got any young adults that want to watch something different, Hit Monkey, man. Hit Monkey's hard. It's just a different type of animation.
I'm making my little list here as well.
No, do it. Definitely do it. Hit Monkey is definitely up there. Up there.
That looks all right. I like because it's almost like it's anime, but not quite anime, but American anime in a sense.
Yes. It's not the authentic, deep, like proper. You know, when it's made from a certain house of artists. Yeah. But it's definitely got that crossover American style. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with it and so.
Because it's Marvel, isn't it? So.
Yes.
And that's I've never heard.
Right, and that's what drew me to it. I was like, wait a minute. So this was a comic? You know what I mean? It was a comic, and when you check it out, it was a big comic, man.
Okay.
Yeah, big comic. You know what I mean? A monkey that's an assassin.
And it's something that doesn't look like it would translate well to a live action.
No, leave it alone.
I'm hoping that you'd say, exactly.
Leave it exactly where it is. Don't touch it.
Yeah, because they could, and I can see what they would do if they could, but it's so abstract that it doesn't make sense to try and do it.
Marvel, you done well. Just stick with it. I just think it's a good thing. Definite one to watch for me in the realm of animations. I know you got Despicable Me 4 and stuff like that. That's the softer stuff. But if you want something hardcore, something late night, something different, you know what I mean? because people got into Archer, people got into things like that. That was a bit and so forth. I couldn't get into Archer. I just couldn't get the vocabulary, the everything else. But things like this, all day, man. Blue Eyed Samurai, all day, man. All day.
Inside Job was a crazy one as well.
Animation?
Yeah.
I didn't think I watched that.
Yeah, Inside Job. It was on Netflix. It was just mad. It's like conspiracy theory on overloads, but so close to reality.
What's that other one on Netflix? Intergalactic.
Intergalactic. That was a film. That was a really nice film. Intergalactic, I think it was called.
Yeah,
that was a really nice love story. Yeah, that was really nice.
Oh, one of my favorite animations ever made. Ever made. What a love story. I'm sorry. And really I purposely have not touched it. So when I do watch it again, you know what I mean? I can sit down and just enjoy the music, the beats, the vibe, the everything. Oh man. Did you guys watch again? Oh, sorry, we've got a Did you guys watch Gendy Tarkovsky's Primal about a caveman? I saw this and I was gonna click on it. Diva, is it any good? Is it any good? Because I've seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Is it? Please let us know. Is it any good? And there's no talking. Yeah, it's got no talking because it's set in a time where it's like dinosaurs and cavemen and whatever. And the whole thing obviously is done with drama and visuals and so forth. So yeah, give us some feedback on that. You loved it. Oh, okay. Brilliant.
Because I mean, when you think about certain cartoons back in the day, they didn't have any dialogue. It was just pure, you're just seeing it, it's just music in the background. So to get something artistic like this, and I think some of the European cartoons back then, they didn't have much in the sort of glamorous music. It was just small sound effects here and there, still telling a story. So it'll be interesting to see with this take of it's done modern in a modern style. So we'll see.
Yeah, Primal. Yeah. I gotta watch it now. Now you know when you get certified by a real one, you're just like, yeah, is that on it? I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah, Primal. I definitely want to watch that. We talk about Intergalactic. What else? Is there any other animations?
Well, this is. I'll give you my favorite animation of all time.
Of all time? Oh God!
All time. When I tell you, I think I've watched this film probably about 4,000 times or something like that.
Oh, I wonder if I could guess it.
But this is from back in the day. This is from times where you used to get the Radio Times. They used to highlight what you wanted to watch in the holidays.
Transformers the movie?
Nope. Oh look, Diva says the storytelling is wicked. Got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh man, I'm watching that. Primal. Is it? I'm in.
Just look at that. That goes to again prove that the story is so much more important than the special effects and the actors and whatnots. And you know what I mean? There's.
Go on, hit us with it.
My favorite animation of all time is Animal Olympics.
Why has that gone out of my head?
It's
oh my God,
basically the Olympics with animals. And because when I was little, I wanted to go to the Olympics. I wanted to do 100 meters and all the rest of it. And the soundtrack is amazing. Amazing soundtrack. Graham Goldman from 10cc did practically all the songs. Loved it. I used to watch it just about every single day. It's just
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The voice acting in it is just brilliant. The puns and the quips and the, you know, when they take something that's from the human world and put it into sort of like an animal type. It is just brilliant for me. Just I mean, there's some great animation that's happened since, of course, I remember watching Star Chaser: The Legend of Orin.
Legend of
Orin,
yeah. Animal Olympics, are you mad?
Yeah, loved it. Songs in it, style, just brilliant for me.
Sorry, you know what? I'm really rude. Sorry, I've just found.
You find it on YouTube. You actually find the whole thing on YouTube. Yeah, that's for the Diva Speaks. Yeah, that's it. Love it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you've just taken me back, man. That's crazy.
I can just hear it. It's just, yeah. It's just brilliant.
Sorry.
The way I see it, the only thing between Dean and the gold is the 190 times of Oh No No No, the Great Asian Champion.
46 seconds, not bad for Fatso. Centering past to Schmecker. Bicycle shot. Score! 4.5. Is that her score or the reading on the Richter scale?
Hey, man, they're going all the way.
Wow. Wow. You've just taken me right back.
That is mad. And I was walking in Pound Stretcher one year, probably when I started secondary.
Yeah.
And there was a video there, and it's £3 on VHS. Picked that up straight away. Like, because I had it recorded, and I would watch it, every single day. I would watch it every single day, and then I don't know, maybe the video got lost or it stopped working or whatever, and then I saw the actual. I was like, grab that. But now you can watch it on YouTube and in full, thankfully. But like I said, soundtrack beautiful. Yeah, that's just a side note, so to speak.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to write that down myself. Animal Olympic. I can't believe you've just thrown me right back. Yeah.
I had a little crush on Kit Mumbo. Can't really, But I wanted to be Bolt Jenkins.
I can't remember each character. Primal.
Yeah. Says we should have flipped the theme tune. That would have been. I don't know if that could be touched. It's just such a. Graham Goldberg just did his thing, man. He did his thing, big time with that whole soundtrack.
I'm a bit
for it against it. Anyway,
I'm a bit basic with my favorite of all time. Mine's the Transformers movie. I'm sorry, that's it. The Transformers original movie cartoon. You can't. I'm sorry. Transformers changed my. Yeah, between Transformers, Thundercats, and what's the one with the knights, and all the knights had different animals. No.
Different animals.
They had different shields, and each shield had a different thing, and then they used to have to say their chant to then
Visionaries, Knights of the Magical
Light. Visionaries. The movie. If you've seen the proper movie where it starts and how they first get all of their powers and everything. Visionaries, that's it. Visionaries. Don't mess with that. And I'm on about origin stories, the proper movies. The Visionary movies, the Thundercats of first, like the first season. Yeah, the origin stories coming from Thundera and actually crash landing, like the proper thing, and then building the cat layer, building everything. When you watch it all, it's deep. It's so deep. And then obviously Transformers, you can't touch it. That's why when they're doing this new Transformers animation with the backstory, when Megatron and everyone was friends, back on what's the planet called? Oh my god, I can forget the planet. Back on. But yeah, I think it's called Transformers 1. That's forthcoming as well.
Okay,
yeah. Trailer for that.
I've heard of that.
One. Yeah. Cybertron. How can I forget it? Yeah, Cybertron.
As long as they have more in it, because in the films it's just missing.
Yeah, they use some. I think that sound might be trademarked, isn't it? So they can't use it. What else did I? Yeah, Only Murders in the Building. We've done that. Right. Let's check out some other stuff before we wrap up this episode. Where are we? This one kicks in. You know about this one? I think it's from a game.
This looks like it's not going to be that crazy. Those who know what it's about, I think will enjoy it. But I think just people who come in blind,
yeah,
I think they're going to what's going on here? What's going on?
Yeah, because it's coming from a game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate this type of.
Well, destiny awaits.
Legend has it that there's this massive treasure hidden in some secret vault. And if you go hunting for it, you'd better take any help you can get. Because it's on the weirdest, most dangerous dumpster fire of a world in the universe. God, I hate this planet.
What is that smell?
Piss wash color.
Ew!
Put the window up.
I don't want to! Roll the window up!
It's Pete. It's Pete. Why do you think it's called piss wash? How did it get the name?
It's in my mouth!
Do you know how many people have died looking for this vault?
We have something they don't, baby girl.
Okay, what?
Major issues. Time to make it rain with your body parts.
What did I tell you?
Minimal explosions.
I said no explosions.
Step aside, bitches!
Ooh, mine's bigger.
What I do? I needed a gun, so you asked for it. There's only one of you in the world, and you're special.
Uh-oh.
Kill them all.
What's happening right now?
I'm expelling the excess lead. I can't go if you're looking at me. Ooh, actually, scrap that. I can. I really can. Actually, it's helping.
Are we really waiting for this to finish?
Keep looking at me.
That just looks off key to me. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. It's not something that I'm like, yeah, let me go see it. But it'd be like, okay, what's really going on? Is it?
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about the game.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's about, but I would, from the trailer, just watch it. Just take it as a...
Just a fun afternoon kind of, yeah. Sunday afternoon, nothing else on kind of in the background.
Yeah.
Because it's a weird cast in terms of people just thrown together.
Yeah, you definitely
put in a couple names to try and, I guess, maybe elevate it a little.
Well, this is it. It's definitely, when you look at, Kevin Hart. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give it a go. I'd definitely give it a go.
Arsenal Divas saying straight to watch on TV for me.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Not even Blockbuster. Wait for it to come out on Blockbuster. Remember used to say, okay, I'm going to wait for it to come out on DVD.
Yeah.
Now it's waiting for it not to even come on Netflix to go to TV, as in like BBC One, BBC Two. Imagine.
That's wild. What we got here? We got My Spy. Did anyone really watch that? I don't think that's the one. Chat part. Despicable Me. No. Red One.
Red One. I think that looked semi-interesting.
Okay, let's go to Red One. All right, let's check this out. We're gonna squeeze in a couple more, and uno go to uno bed.
Shoulders.
Red One is on the move.
Evening, ladies. What are you so excited about? Of course, your boyfriend's here.
Okay. Who's with Red?
Reach!
Someone took Nick. We're gonna find him.
I'm bringing in Jack O'Malley. He's probably the best tracker in the world.
You guy's a legend. What am I doing here?
Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted from the North Pole complex.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped? Garcia? What the hell? You can't trust this guy. He's on the list. You don't mean that list. NL4. Are you telling me this clown is a level 4 naughty lister? A level 4 naughty lister? Oh, is that funny to you?
Hey! You're gonna help us find Nick.
Come on, let's go. Grab a car. For what? You don't have a Wonder Woman action figure, do you? Not how it works. Come on. There is much in here that is not of the natural world. Who's that? Krampus. What are they doing? They're playing Krampus slop. I think if you don't need me here, I might just go back to the car.
We need to prepare for the possibility of no Christmas.
There's worse ways to go out than trying to save Santa Claus.
We got snowmen!
That was so disturbing.
Interesting. My turn! Oh my god. Is my face still there? Yeah, you look good.
Okay.
So, you know what? It's something that I'd probably go check out.
Yeah, and at least they're releasing it at the right time of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is
dark visual, dark area
because they've got that other one. With what's his name? And Santa Claus goes on Wicked. I'll try and
Bad
find
Santa?
it. Bad Santa. No, is it Bad Santa?
Where he's just being kind of very. What's the word?
Nah, I don't think it's Bad Santa. No, not Bad Santa. No. No, sorry, it's another one, and it's all about. I hate when I don't know it, but I was surprised how the story actually followed this path of Santa, or I hate saying Santa, Father Christmas, being kind of like the hero, but not in the way that you expect it to be. It was just a good little action movie. Like he had to get himself out of a situation. I'm gonna find it in a sec. But Red One, I would give it a watch. I think it's a watch. Only because of the cheesy factor of The Rock and you can see it was made by the people of Jumanji, and
Exactly.
they, you know, so
see what crazy place they take it to.
Yeah.
Because the way that the polar bear just strides in, it's like he didn't have to walk like that, but they purposely made him have to walk like that.
Yeah,
You got the snowmen doing this crazy thing. You got Grampus playing slaps in
Yeah.
some dungeon somewhere. So it's like, what else is they gonna throw in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely give it a watch.
Mm.
Definitely give it a watch. Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything else there. Oh, not a list. I need to watch it, but honorable shout out to Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that's gonna be. It's really interesting that we've got a lot of comebacks from way back. Gladiator 2 is a comeback.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice 2 is a comeback.
Yeah.
Axel F is a comeback.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of interesting, but also, I guess it gives people the chance to say, okay, what was the original like?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
A chance to go back and check them out.
Couple of titles that honorable shout outs: The Real Play, what's it called? The Real Pain, Late Bloomers, Fly Me to the Moon, Paddington in Peru.
Fly Me to the Moon is interesting.
You
know the plot?
No, go ahead with it.
Well, effectively, it's a film about
making the film landing movie.
Right.
Yes. Hollywood's actually finally going to do it. It's weird. What else? Bookworm. The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. The Jewel. The Most Replayed, Kneecap. That's about it, really. Thelma and Reverse the Curse. So, yeah, I hope we showed you something that tickled your fancy.
Mm-hmm.
We like to do this every couple of months, or definitely seasonally, to just share what we like. We like to geek out with movies and box sets and so forth. So.
Things we've seen and things that we think you might be interested in watching, seeing what's coming. And I think today for me the big one is the Captain America and the Thing Monkey.
Oh, Hit Monkey! You like Hit Monkey? Oh yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting one to watch.
Yeah, you gotta watch Hit Monkey, man.
The Captain America one is like, is this a revival of the glory days, shall we say? Because I think a lot of people are fed up of certain superhero stuff. They've I don't know. To me, the action now, the superhero stuff is very, very accelerated. So there's not a real world dynamic to what they're doing.
That's why you got to do Extraction.
It's about but that's not a superhero
on
movie.
Netflix.
Just a normal movie.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah, those are great. I was just thinking about superhero wise.
No, I know, but you said action wise, I prefer to watch something like Extraction.
Yeah.
So it gives me the action that I want in real life. Do you get what I'm saying?
Extraction is just impeccable in terms of the shots, the visual shots, the camera work is second to none.
Yeah.
The amount of one camera shots and whatnots. Mm-hmm. One film I'd like to mention for those who are a bit more romantic that you may not have seen is A Boy, a Girl, a Dream.
Okay.
May have mentioned it before, but it just came to my mind. It stars my ex screen wife.
The man said ex screen wife. Sorry. I didn't think you were going to say that. Sorry, go on. Who's that?
But basically, not Halle Berry, sorry, Megan Good.
Oh.
And it also stars Amari Hardwick. But the entire film was one shot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's
the
it called?
entire film was one shot. A Boy, a Girl, a Dream.
Okay.
The whole entire film is one continuous shot. and I thought that was quite an amazing feat, and it was a nice little story as well. So, you know, that's one to check out if you feel you want to look at the camera angles, because sometimes, you know, you watch for the film, but sometimes you watch for the technicals within the film. Extraction is one you watch for the technicals, and Boy Go to Gym is a technical feat just being one shot, because we sometimes marvel at the one shots like in Tony Jaa did in On Back 2, going up the stairs. It's like, wait a second, that was one shot. You know what I mean? So just a little honorable mention there as well. And what did I watch the other day? And I thought, you know what, is this a Guy Ritchie? And then when it came to me, I said, yeah, it's a Guy Ritchie. Operation Sugar.
Oh, Argyle, not Argyle. With the black guy, with the rapper in it.
Yes.
What's his name from up north?
Bugsy.
With Bugsy in it. Good film, innit?
Yeah, man. I enjoyed it. And Hugh Grant was excellent in it.
Yeah, but he kind of kept that character from Thingy though, didn't he?
The Gentleman.
The Gentleman, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because that's where I was like, you know what? This looks like it's a Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
Some of the dialogue and some of the stuff, and then Bugsy's in it as well. I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, Guy Ritchie's, you know, to work with the same two guys and do a whole different film, and the film that actually, you know, had some Operation Fortune.
Oh, that's good. Operation Fortune. It's a good film.
I liked it.
He does very, very well. Bugsy does very well in it. He does very, very, very well in it. Well, I think that's another episode wrapped up.
Oh, the diva, there's no one at the moment.
She was just checking. Send all applications to
the Real SoundCheck Pod at gmail.com. That's the email to use if you have a subject or anything of interest that you want to send our way. You want us to discuss something, or you think there's something we'd be interested in discussing. The Real SoundCheck Pod at gmail.com is the email to use.
Yeah, man. Thank you all for being here. Another session done. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, make your own clips. If there's bits that are funny in that we've done, if you want to remember the film, just clip it up and share it. Diva just laughing with her. But yes, enjoy it. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Yes,
stay blessed, stay safe, stay progressive, stay motivated, stay hydrated. Here we go. That's it.
Peace.
Peace. We are gone.